In this video, I am going over 5 ways that you can improve your confidence as a video editor. This video has been highly requested, not because anybody asked for it, but because I know you all need to see it. So many of you are developing your video editing skills as we speak, and you're not sure if you have the authority to start taking paid video editing jobs and actually start getting paid for your skills. If that's you, then stay tuned, because I'm Colleen and I'm your video editor. In this channel, I teach you how to get a video editing job and how to get paid doing what you love. Let's dive in, shall we? Tip number 1, always have improvement in the back of your head. Video editing knowledge is so vast. There are tons of techniques and Premiere Pro shortcuts and buttons that I don't know yet. And I've been editing for decades?
What happened?
Don't feel like you need to know everything at once. But what you do need to have constantly is an eagerness to learn as you go. If you're working on your speed, then every day in the back of your head, you need to be thinking, is there a faster way I can be doing this? If you're working towards learning sound editing or After Effects, immerse yourself in the kind of projects that challenge you to learn these concepts. Apply to jobs that make you just a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh my God, what is happening?
So you have to look up those tutorials you've been putting off. Always having improvement in the back of your head is a great way to build your confidence as a video editor, because you'll be constantly challenging yourself to grow every day. Tip number 2, have passions within video editing. There are passions that I have, or things that I just love, that have nothing to do with video editing. Animals, weddings, Halloween, coffee shops, the environment. I am sure you have your own list too. And wouldn't it be nice, wouldn't it be an ultimate dream to be able to combine your passions with what you are trying to do, which is video editing? Wouldn't it make it even a more rewarding experience? Well, you can. Now, I'm not saying exclude yourself to only passion-driven projects, but when you're looking for video editing work, just try searching for environment or wedding or coffee. If you can connect on this level to a project, you can express that to the client and maybe even have a better chance of getting that job. Tip number 3, how to not get intimidated. This tip is a 2-parter. My thought process is there are 2 different ways that one could get intimidated as a video editor. Part 1, do not be intimidated by the tech. If you're anything like me, then talking to overanalyzing technical video editors or similar personnel can be extremely exhausting. Especially as a woman in film school, it was incredibly important for me to fake it till I make it and not let these people get the best of me. The thing is, video editing, to me, is not really that technical. Yes, you have to learn a machine, you have to learn a software, you have to learn the tools and techniques needed to perform video editing. And yes, there's lots of visual stimulation in video editing software that can look intimidating. But video editing is just a tool to tell stories. And if you have the love of the craft and the right problem-solving skills, you can learn anything that might technically stand in your way. Not everyone can look past the very intimidating tech and realize that the story is what's going to carry you through the timeline. It's what's going to carry you through creating this video in your software. Not everyone can be driven solely by the story. And so the next time you have a run-in with one of these techies, just nod your head and smile and know that they may know some things, but it's also possible they may be overcomplicating the concept of video editing. Part 2 of this, do not be intimidated by the skill set of other video editors. So maybe you're all in the same grade together, or you all work together, and one video editor is getting picked for projects or jobs and you aren't. Then I will say to you, you are probably still better than I was. In school, in college, I was so afraid of not getting picked as a video editor that I kind of changed my concentration entirely. I changed it to sound design because I knew there was no way that I could fail at that. One, because I knew I would be good at it, and I was, but also there was no competition. No one else was in sound design. I do not recommend this.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Because the grass is always greener, and your video editing experience is always going to look different to someone else's video editing experience. Do not let that stop you from pursuing video editing. And if anything, maybe you need to be like me and take that frustration and circle it back to you. Are you avoiding learning a new skill because you're too busy? Is there something that is pulling you in a different direction away from video editing? And that's why you can't commit all your time to improving your skill. Or, hey, are you ignoring your soft skills here? Because being a great video editor is one thing, but are you collaborative? Are you compassionate? Are you funny? Center your intimidation back to yourself and work on yourself first. Tip number 4, seek out a mentor. If you truly want to pursue video editing and you have some very specific goals you want to obtain, a mentor is a really great way to hold yourself accountable to these goals and to learn from someone in your field. You can find mentors for free, or you can pay them. 3 guesses, which is the better option. But they are there to help you reach your goals with encouraging advice, regular check-ins, and valuable feedback that you can use to improve your confidence as a video editor. If you are interested in being a mentee to yours truly, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee platform in the description below and set up a time to discuss your own goals over coffee with me in the comfort of our own editing desks. Tip number 5, join Facebook communities. A great way to improve your confidence as a video editor is to be around like-minded people who can help you with advice or who you can help with your own video editing knowledge. You can find groups by the software that you use or by the area you live in. There's a Facebook group for Premiere Pro video editors that I'm a part of. And honestly, it's really encouraging when another editor posts a problem that I know the answer to. Helping other editors is a huge boost of confidence, and hopefully it inspires you to keep growing as a video editor so that you can use your knowledge to help other editors. Hey, since you made it this far, please hit the like button below and hit subscribe for more tips on video editing, creativity, and freelance lifestyle. Check out these videos next for more tips on getting a job as a video editor. Thank you to my team. Again, I am Colleen, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.